It's a digital race. Trade the dots, connect the line. Profits calling, it's my time. Precision move, sharp and clean. Living life on this money machine. Scalping seconds, slicing fast. Ride the wave, don't let it pass. Green and red, they set the tone. Win or lose, I'm in the zone. Trade the dots, connect the line. Profits calling, it's my time. Precision moves, sharp and clean. Living life on this money machine. Every tick's a heartbeat loud. High stakes play, I'm feeling proud. Risk and thrill, it's all the same. One more trade to up my game. Pivots turn, I'm locked and sure. Cut the losses, keep it pure. Every trend, I see the clues. I'll ride the highs and dodge the blues. Trade the dots, connect the line. Profits calling, it's my time. Precision moves, sharp and clean. Living life on this money machine.
Hello, guys. Oh, man, what's going on over here? Hello, guys. Hey. Sorry, a little bit of a glitch here. Let me do this. Good morning. Somebody give me a sound check, mic check, alt check. Let me know if you guys hear me okay, if everything is good. Got a setup in gold right now that I'm going to try and pump here in my gold account. 25 seconds left if this red dot holds. Part of our scalping special. All good? Everybody hears me? Everybody sees me? All right. I'm in the city today. I'm going to be in the city for the rest of the week. Very excited. 5 by 5. Sound clear. All right. Oops. What do we got here? 6-7 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Sell. All right. We're just going to jump right into it, do a little bit of scalping today. I'm going to explain to you kind of my idea of high frequency scalping trades, where obviously have a setup in gold. Slope is red, momentum is red. We go, right? I would say we give ourselves generally. My view is you give ourselves 3 consecutive tries. After that, you're pretty close to kind of, you're pretty close to, let me see what's going on over here. Sorry, let me see what's going on over here. Why is this? Oh, position. Okay, here's my position. Where's my position? Okay, here's my position. Sorry, I just want to show you on the ladder. 25.7 is the target on the trade here. So scalping versus like our and scalp second trade scalp of the day hits. It's actually going to be my final scalp for this particular slice of the gold move, because we're getting into what I think is my rule of thumb is basically I want to do 3 maximum scalps per slice. So a slice is like when the moving average is the same color. In this case, it's obviously red. If I were to do this from the beginning, you would take a short over here, make a scalp, short over here, make a scalp, and short over here, make a scalp, and that's it. You had this is a very, very nice, clean entry move here, and we're not going to do any more until we get a pause, a green pause, and then a resumption of the move. If you think about like what scalping is versus my general idea, which is we take one single trade per switch of momentum, where it goes from green to red, red to green. It's really a matter of just doing smaller size but greater frequency, and just kind of alternating, the two strategies. So in this particular case, in all of these strategies, the proper setup is that you have a long account and a short account, and for each instrument. So in this particular case, what I'm doing today is 102 is going to be the short gold, 103 will be the long gold, 110 will be the short NASDAQ, 115 will be the long NASDAQ, and we're going to just simply run those trades. Oh, we have a potentially a long NASDAQ trade, so that's going to be the 115, right? That's going to be a long NASDAQ trade. And what this is going to do in terms of our ability to kind of trade is it's going to just simply give us lots and lots and lots of frequencies, so you guys can actually see the setup as it develops. This is not, by the way, a setup, because you see the slope of the moving average is not. Let me get a little bit bigger here. Is not green, so there's no setup here. It may need another candle for us to go long. But the principal idea here is maximum of 3 scalps in one direction, maximum of 3 scalps in the other direction, as long as the slice holds. And then we'll do a little bit of switch trades as well. But today, actually, maybe we're not even. No, I don't think I agreed that all we're going to do is just scalp trades today. The same sequence applies to both scalp trades and switch trades. The difference is frequency and size of trade. So, and accuracy, obviously. The scalp trades are not going to be nearly as accurate as the switch trades because they're less selective. But what we miss in accuracy, we're going to make up in volume. That's the idea. Okay, so NASDAQ actually does not give us anything right now, and we just simply have to stay patient here to see how the trade goes. The other side now, it's actually giving us a short signal because the slope is negative and the dot is red. So if this stays like this, we're going to take a short trade on this thing. Let's see how it all plays out. Good morning, guys. How's everybody doing? We're jumping right in. We're going to do lots and lots of trades today. That's what I promised you. It's going to be Scalp Marathon. I'm here with you from 9 to 11. We're going to do 2 hours. Maybe we'll do, let's see, we've done 1 trade already. Let's just say I'm pretty confident we can do at least 10 trades. Maybe we'll do more. And it'll be interesting to see just, from the quantity and quality what we can do here. A switch trade is, so I'm watching this right now. Let me see what's going on over here. All right, hang tight, guys. Negative to positive, yeah. So sorry, this is a 102 on the short side. I'm just watching the accounts here. Okay, a switch trade is when the slope of the moving average switches from one to the other, and you take the first quality setup. A scalp trade is when you're taking the first 3 quality setups. That's probably the best way to describe it. So the difference is with switch, we're only taking sort of the first primary switch trade. that gives us less frequency and therefore hopefully better accuracy. You know, we're pacing ourselves. It basically gives us like one trade every 20 to 30 minutes. Whereas with scalps, we could have 3 trades in 30 minutes. And if we have a nice continuity move like we have over here, you can win here, win here, win here. Just all we need to really do well on the scalp side is a half an hour to an hour's worth of sustained green or red movement, and we're almost assured to make money. Let me do this. Let me put the comments on so you guys can actually see your own comments. But does that, do you understand that? Pip hooray. Like, watch this right now. This is going to be both a scalp trade and a switch trade if it gives us a green dot over here. Got 48 seconds left. Let me make sure that I'm in the right account. Yeah, this is the, I'm going to be in the long now. No, did I say, what did I say? Yeah, short will be short will be the 110s, long will be the 115s. Okay, 34 seconds left. Today we're only going to do scalp trades, which is just basically going to small size, lots of frequency. 22 seconds left. This is so far a setup for us, and we'll see how it goes. We don't need a second dot because the slope is the really confirmatory move for us, right? So long as the slope is positive, that's what we need to confirm to us. Oh, let's go long. Oh, shit. Okay, so long this trade. Let me show it to you. 115. We're in at 41.75. 45.75 is the exit on this trade. You can watch the ladder over here. You can watch the chart over here. But the primary setup is the following condition. We have the green slope. We have the green dot. That's a momentum dot. That's a positive slope. And that's what we are scalping to the upside. That's what we're trying to do here. We got 20 minutes to the open, so we're still got a long time to go. Those of you who are wondering, this is a proprietary indicator that's available both on Wealth Charts and TradingView that I made. So if you want this indicator, you just simply need to be part of our little degenerate cohort. Here's the link. In here, 6 months. You get to hang out with me, get the indicator, get coaching, all the stuff that you need. Okay. Getting a little close. 45.75 is my offer. Teasing it, just teasing me on the offer, but not quite right there. We need 45.75. Guys, I'm going to go off the screen for just 1 second because I got to get another club soda. Otherwise, I'm going to be here for a minute. So just hang tight. Watch the price action. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I am back. How many of these things do you think I drink a day? Can you guys see this? I can't see it on the camera. See this polar? Ooh, I think you can see it, right? How many of these do you think I drink a day? Oh, trade not working. We're kind of reversing, which is okay because we're going to go to the other side on the scalp. If this goes red on the slope and a red on the dot, we're going to go the other side. And that's how we balance our accounts. We're going to trade both sides of the market if we can. All right, let me get rid of this so you guys can actually see this. Six. It's pretty accurate. It's pretty good, Lee. Oops, sorry, 6. Okay, question. Enzo, often I have 4. I don't know. You tell me. The answer is in the question. Does it help you? Do you find that that's, did you have better accuracy when everything is aligned? When you have like a multiple time frame alignment? Or is it just simply providing you confusing signals? Lee says she finds it confusing. I do too. I mean, I think you have to find, what works for you. As you can see, I have just gone to the least amount of inputs as possible, like the cleanest, purest, what is happening in the market right now? What's the most obvious thing that's happening? I'm actually trading the most obvious thing, which is, they always tell you, oh, you shouldn't trade the most obvious thing, but actually it's the opposite. Everybody tries to trade the opposite of the obvious, and that's why they get killed. On a shorter term time frame, the market kind of tells you, what's happening. Now, it doesn't mean that, like, this is actually a very good example of where this strategy is based on one thing and one thing only: continuity, right? The underlying notion here is continuity. And if you get this kind of a switch back and forth, you can literally see it in the slope of the moving average, where it goes switching back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. What that basically is telling you is that we are very flat. Oops, sorry. We're very flat. Because continuity, by its very definition, means that the slope is going to go one way, or the slope is going to go the other way, which, by the way, is starting to go. Minute 41, we have a negative slope. And that's why it's so important to have 2 accounts and have patience, and obviously have small size, because you have to endure sometimes. See, if we had the slope just moving for the next half hour to the upside, it absolutely doesn't matter what was going on. We'd be making money here, making money here, making money here. It's almost assured that we'd be making money because of the way the structure is. The unknown, or the element of risk for us, is that the slope is very, very flat. And the way you kind of combat that is you absolutely segregate the longs, or this should be the longs, segregate the longs, which would be, right now, this is where in the longs in one account, and segregate the shorts in the other account, because eventually it's going to break one way or the other. And that account is going to start making money, money, money. This account will lose just a little bit, and then you leave it alone until maybe it reverses, goes the other way, and starts making money the other way. The whole point here is, by segregating risk, you are almost assured, nothing is assured, but you're almost assured to be making money in at least one of the accounts on whose side you're trading. By the way, going to gold here for a second. Oh, let me enable gold. Hang on just one second. And we're only going to trade gold and NASDAQ, so we don't really get too many. Sorry, let me find what I need. Gold, start. Okay. Nasdaq is recovering a little bit on the upside. We're still in this floaty little trade. Good morning, USA forever. Santiago, do I consider 3 micros a small enough size? I'm actually 2. I'm at 2, my friend. That's my in scalping. My opening gambit is a 2 micro size. That's good enough. You know. Let me think about this in terms of let's just and you know it's 25. So limit order filled and we're done. Limit order filled. We're done on the move. So we waited patiently. This was like an 8-minute trade. Usually these trades resolve in like 1 minute or 2 minutes. This was a relatively long trade. Anyways, the mathematics of this, right? Kind of the mathematics of this is the following. Just go with me because I'm going to give you approximate numbers, right? So don't don't at me because I'm exaggerating a little bit. It's like if I'm using 2 micros, it's approximately $20 trade. It's basically like, let's say $15 trade or $15 trade if I'm being accurate. Okay, it's a $15 trade, right? I'm going to try and do 3 trades an hour. Let's say 3 hours. That's like 9 trades on one side, 9 trades on the other side. So somewhere, let's just say one of those accounts does well. It's about $1.50 on the account, right? On $25,000. This is all, and I'm sort of trading this with a funding mentality. So I'm assuming this account is funded, even though this account is actually an eval account, but a couple of those other accounts are funded. The reason why I'm doing this because I kind of want to show you the funded methodology where you get to keep your account and get paid out. So $1.50 a day, $1,500 is where you get paid out on the funded account. About 10 days to pay out per account. That's kind of how you want to structure it. If you're doing it that way, you're almost assured you will keep all your funded accounts, and probably half of them, maybe even let's say a third of them. Let's be super realistic. A third of your funded accounts will have a payout that month. If you're anywhere on the speaking of which, by the way, we have another setup here. So this is now the second setup. Now we're going to go long again. This second dot minute 4 on the clock here. We're just waiting for the setup. This is you guys this is actually really clear for you guys to see, right? If I'm annotating this really makes it clear what I'm doing. For those of you who are new, anybody who's new, tell me this is helpful to you, because I'm hoping it is. What's the reason why, so on and so forth, right? I'm hoping this is really useful to you. And where basically this is sloping up, right? Tell me that I'm right. 25 seconds left on this trade. So this would be like my second scalp, long scalp condition here on the account. Just 1 second left. Buy market. I'm a little bit late, but let's see if we can get the move here. Where's my move? Position. $58 is my target. I was a little bit late on this entry. I came in at 54. I should have come in at 53. Let me just look at the gold. Gold has no, we don't have any. Oh, no. It's actually a legit trade here. We can trade. Now we can start. The gold is a 102. We're in the 102. This is a legit sell trade in gold here. Because again, we had a pause. So now we're resuming a fresh, slice in our trade position. This is a 2-minute chart. It's a 2-minute chart. All right, so Nasdaq got filled. I'm just keeping my eye on gold here because this is a legit sell trade. We have circle. I'm going to short over here, and we have the red slope. Okay, everybody vibing me on this? Is that clear to everybody? Come on, somebody tell me yes or no. I'm not, writing these wiggles for my health. I know what I'm looking at. Tell me, you guys, this is helpful to you guys. Thank you. But I want the new people to tell me. Okay, sell, short gold. Okay, on the gold side, where am I? What's my position? Okay, I am short. The target is 19.1. You can see the position. I'm just centering the ladder for you guys. On gold, let's go back to Nasdaq. Nasdaq obviously, totally pumped up here, made the trade. Now we just wait for the next green dot on Nasdaq. That'll be our final green dot. Yeah, I'm pre-market trading. I am pre-market trading. Sorry, what slope not green? Peter, what slope? In this is a green slope. In gold we are red slope, so we're short. Red slope. Red slope, red dot. Make it pop. Sorry, just one sec, guys. We got 5 minutes to go, so we're probably going to just stand down for now. This is 200 SMA. That's the long-term moving average. This is the 8 SMA, short-term moving average. Okay, this is what we're doing. All right, let me clean this all up, and we're just going to stand down here. We're right here. 19.1 is what we're looking for. We should be there. There we go, and we're done on the scalp of the gold. All right, we're going to take like a 5-minute pause. Let the markets open up. Start retrading back at 35. Everybody enjoying the scalping edition of trading today? Boop 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 boop. It's all scalpalicious. So we're just gonna chill out. Notice, by the way, the other thing that I'm doing, and I think this is really important. Okay, I can't help but get wonky again. There's this concept in physics called the 3-body problem, where you can't, if you have 3 things that you're trying to track, you can never track them in the same space mathematically. I don't want to get into the full mathematics of this shit, but the reason why I just thought about the 3-body problem is because one of the things you guys remember is that yesterday I was trying to trade the ES, the NQ, and the gold, and it was just a fucking nightmare because I couldn't keep my focus on. And this is just sort of my wonky, very, very geeky way of saying, if you're going to scalp, your maximum bandwidth of attention is 2 instruments. That's why we're only doing NASDAQ and gold, right? I don't even give a shit what the S&P is doing. Don't anybody even tell me, okay? Because if you want to focus, you got to your maximum focus, just like human attention, pretty much can only be on 2 instruments. So don't do the 3 body problem. Do I need more monitors? I have a 4 monitor setup here. I wonder if I could actually. All right, let me see. Could we do this? I'm just curious if I could show this on my phone. Hang on. I'll show you what I have. You guys will get a kick out of this. This is my New York City setup. Let me see. I wonder if I could show this to you on my. You guys, can you see this? I can't. You can't see it. There you go. You can see it right there, barely, because the light is. You can see it. There's 4 monitor. It's actually 2 monitors that are vertical into a 4 monitor space. It just the timing countdown. Make sure that you don't trigger the trade until the candle closes. The candle needs to close. So this is like a 2-minute countdown to help you, give you, just keep you honest on the trade. All right, 9:30 on the open. Let's see what the market wants to do. Not much on the news today. Like it's really, really quiet. We can take a look at the calendar here. Market like dumping big on the open. So this was a little ramp and clamp, right? Pump and dump routine here. Let's just see what's on the calendar today. Really nothing. Just nothing. Existing home sales at 10 o'clock. That's it, right? That's it. Nothing much. Oops, we are definitely pumping and dumping here a little bit. 64 to 30, about a 30-point reversal on this first candle. Now, you want to have fun. So the 110 is my short trade, right? This is a massive candle. So there's always whenever the candle is like twice our stop limit, which our stop limit is 16 points. If this candle is like 30, it almost invites us into getting stopped out. But I'm gonna have a fun time with you guys. We're gonna just wait patiently, and if this thing stays, what we have here is obviously red slope, red candle, red momentum, red dot. We'll short it, but I'm gonna wait because maybe it's gonna retrace up and then come back down, which is exactly what I want. Let's give it a shot. It's 13, 14 seconds left. Put my finger on the trigger. 8, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sell. All right. And boom, boom, boom. You see how fast that was? That required 0 time because it's momentum, and momentum, if it works for your way, it's guaranteed almost to make you money. 16 points, guys. I'm never talking. This is the stop in NASDAQ. This is the stop in gold. Okay. If you want like more information, come join me in coaching. Okay. I'm giving you pretty much everything that I do here. That's great. Yeah, Miguel, you pumped that one. Did you kill that one with your usual finesse? I mean, it's easy money. It really is easy money on that opening trade. When it goes your way, just press the button and you're ready to go. Nice job, nice job, Miguel. I think you deserve. Yeah, it's been a while since you got in the chicken dinner. Let's go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Miguel gets a wicked chin. Miguel is like actually one of the best traders in the room, guys. I don't even know how many accounts he's running right now, but he is very, very good at just optimizing these setups to their best ability. Here we go. Okay, I'm back up. Fabio says 10 contracts. Boom. Did you actually do 10 contracts, Fabio? Was that for your funding account? Hey, that's a nice. It's basically almost $1,000. It's a nice shot. It's a nice shot. Good job. Good job. Good job. I am, so one of the things I'm thinking about is like one of the things I kind of want to do, which is a lot of fun, especially it's summertime, we get to play around. So today is just scalping edition, right? Yesterday was kind of my classic trading edition. One day, maybe even tomorrow, maybe, I don't know, but like maybe tomorrow because we have a lot of cheap accounts. By the way, guys, let me just explain to you how. Sorry, as I'm focusing here, I have one more. So gold is first scalp. Now I'm going to go into my gold second scalp. I'm just going to watch this a little bit. But what it's going to say to you is make sure you get the Apex accounts. Whoever's listening to me, and if you guys are on Twitter, get your ass over here. Or if you're on Twitter, just QR the code at BK Save. Go to Apex over here. I got a minute here. Just go to Apex Funded. I'll go into my own account. I'll show you. No, I'll go to my own account, not the corporate account. Fuck, I always forget this. You need to do authentication now. Um, 3, 2, 5, 7, 8, 0. 42 seconds left still. Okay. So go in here, go into it. It works with both Trade Evade or wealth charts. But obviously, I prefer wealth charts. Take the 25 or the 50, put in the word BK Save, and you will get literally the single biggest saving you can. And then just go boop, 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 boop. Go in here. Oops, sorry. Say this, say next, and you'll see like a huge saving. You see the saving? $33 only. All right, let's go back to over here. Let's see if we have a trade. Sell. All right, again, short on this scalp in gold. But my point is, go out there, get a ton of accounts, because I want to spend like maybe not even just a day, but maybe like a week of what I call evaluation week, where we're just going to take. All right, that was really, really fast. That wasn't even big. Like in this kind of a situation, guys, in 1 hour, I would be funded on my evaluation account, right? Because what I want to do is I want to take like a like 4 or 5 $50,000 accounts. Just go 10 contracts each on each one of these trades. Boom, boom, boom. Four trades, you're funded. So I want to show you how to in sessions over the next week or so, how to get funded in one day. When I want to create like new ideas instead of just simply live trading, so that everybody gets a chance to see various approaches to trading. Kind of like what I did before. Yeah, that's really great, KD. Good job. Everybody do what KD is doing. Everybody do what Dr. D is doing. These guys are killing it. If you're new, just do what they're doing right now. Go buy the accounts. You don't have to trade them right now, but you will have them for just dirt cheap. And then when you're ready to trade them, you can trade them small, you can trade them large, you can do whatever you want. Lee says she'd love this. Yeah, that's great. No, I'm totally down with this. You access the indicators if you become part of my coaching, okay? And then as part of my coaching, I actually give you a couple of free funded accounts. So it works the other way around. You get you get my coaching. I'll give you a couple of free funded accounts, and you get the indicators. Okay, that's how it works. So everybody who's watching, who's interested, That's how we do it. It's really, really simple. You know what, guys? Scalping is a lot of fun today. It's the market's is cooperating. I told you, all we need is half an hour of continuous flow, and we're guaranteed in our structure to make money. Like, it's not rocket science. If we have an opening half hour continuity move, boom, 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 the indicator is designed to print you money, right? It's kind of like the same way here on NAS, although NAS is, just took one trade here, and we don't have anything else going on over here. So it's right there in the link, my friend. Go click the link. Go click the link. That's why I'm putting the link. I want you to put it, put the link in, see the link. You guys want to see? Here's the link. Let me see if I can pull this up for you guys. Yeah, that's it. Sign up for this. You get 6 months of all of our stuff. This is just like 1/20th of the testimonials that I have in my pack. I just didn't want to bombard you with, but I think we've helped people fund. At this point, I used to say 3 million. I think at this point, we're close to $5 to maybe $7 million worth of funding accounts as to how many people, because there is hundreds of people with like at least $250,000 of funding capital each that have been able to do this using the indicators and everything else. So anyways, have a good time with that. Go get it. Yeah, info and coaching is like right there, guys. I don't know how many, like that's why I'm putting the link in so you guys can go up there and hit it. This is the link that's in the in chat, and this is the link that you need to go there. This tells you everything that you can get on the coaching. All right. Now I'm just sitting here waiting to see what happens next in terms of do we have a change of trade? Looks like gold is kind of bottoming out a little bit, which is fine. But as I said, today market is really, really cooperative in a sense that that we have a nice clean continuity move in gold for what's the duration here? Starts, let's say 8:44, but yeah, like an hour and a half of like nice clean continuity, and it's just money in the bank for us. With NASDAQ, it's been a little bit spottier, but you search everything that you would have, if I shorted here, I did all of this in my own accounts before I started trading with you. I shorted here, I shorted here, I shorted here, and this was all nice and clean trades on the short side. But NASDAQ is sort of, well, maybe it's no. We started to develop. Oh, I got to just get myself into it. Hold on. What is my short account? Yeah, the 110s. I'm in the right account. Okay. Let's see if this holds. This gives us another short trade. 6, 3, 2, 1. Sell. All right. Where are we now? On the 110 account position. 206 is we're at 210, 206 is the target, and we're done. And we're done on the move. You see how fast that was? A nice, another nice clean scalp to the downside. Good morning, Himmat. Who's new? That is the special offer. Okay, Pippin Fantasy, you want it? Come get it, baby. It's the best offer you're ever gonna get. Literally discounted. It's $3,000. I'm giving it to you for $500. Who else is new in the room here? Come say hi to me. Himmat, nice to see you. Where are you from, my friend? And where else is everybody else from? We have a lot of new people in the room. let's let's do I haven't done it. Let's do a poll today. I'm actually curious. Let's do a content poll, right? Here's what I want to do. Oh no, wait, hold on a sec. I'm screwing this up. What the hell is the content poll? No. Wait. Oh, I'm in the wrong. Oh. Wait, hold on a second, guys. Hang on, I gotta switch my account. I just realized I'm in the wrong account here. Okay. Okay, cool. Now I'm in the right account. Wait, why can't I do? Hi, Bernie. I'm trying to do a poll here, guys. But I think I screwed up because I was logged in from the wrong account. Let me see if I can hang a second here, guys. I'm going to refresh my YouTube. Let's see if on my other screen. Let's see if this is working. Why can't I get the? I don't see my my polling. All right, so I'm going to ask you a question. Actually, where's Kathy? Kathy is on a cruise ship having a good time, but Kathy does not trade live. Kathy trades forex in our chat room. Hey, William Todd, nice to see you. From where? From Texas. I'm actually going to have lunch with the good old boys from Texas today, from the guys from Apex. We're going. You know where we're going? This is really a lot of fun. You guys will get a kick out of this. We're going to this place I haven't been to in ages. It's like it's the oldest steakhouse on Wall Street, called Delmonico's. It's literally on Wall Street. Where's the picture of it? I wish they could show you. It shows you here it is, right here. Look at this. Look at. I haven't been. This is like Wall Street from like the early 18th century. This is where they're at. I used to work literally like one block away at 55 Broad Street, right across from Wall Street at Drexel Burnham Lambert. So we used to go there all the time. But I haven't been down there in ages. So I'm sitting down with the Apex guys today at Delmonico's. So and they're all from Texas. So that should be fun. Should have a good time. Another sell signal in NASDAQ. This will be the third scalp. So let's see if we can make this one happen again. 10 seconds left, 9 seconds left. Let's see if I can get a pull here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sell market. All right, where am I now? Position. Oh, and I got it. It was so fast that it got filled. Okay, so this is it. It's 3 hits, and now I'm going to stop and wait for a little bit of a pause, because now first of all, you had 3 consecutive scalps. The chance of retrace really picks up, but this was good. We hit the target. We got it done. This was very much you absolutely had a risk here of a retrace trade, because this candle was huge. It's 210 to 160. Jesus Christ, that was a 50-point candle. Fuck, that was crazy to take that candle. But it worked, and it may even work even if you were sort of late, as it kind of retraces into the move. You're from London. Nice to have you. Go visit Enzo's restaurant in London. Enzo's got a nice restaurant. Everybody who's in London, go visit my friend Enzo's place. You're from Chicago? Nice to see you. Nice to see you from Chicago, the Windy City. And Brandon, Florida. I know where that is. Neil, there's a lot of new people here. It's so nice to see you guys. Are you vibing the scalping? Do you guys like the scalping? This is not our usual content. Usually I'm like a lot more careful. I take my time. Today we're just going to do rat tat 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 scalping ideas. Do you like this approach? Let me know. I can't do polls today for some reason. I think I screwed up my entry, but are you vibing this? These short, quick hits that we're doing. Yeah, loving it. Okay, all right, that's great. You guys all like it. That's nice to have you. Wonderful. We'll do more of these. As I said, I kind of want to do like a different content every day, so it's not so boring. So Wednesday is Scalp Wednesday. Tomorrow we may use this technique to just see if we can get ourselves funded in like 1 hour, just large size, just large and in charge. That's going to involve me blowing up like 3 or 4 accounts. So be fully prepared. But I am happy to blow up 3 or 4 accounts to get one funded because they're so cheap. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. With the strategy, the conversion factor, which is really what it's all about, is it's all about getting to the funded stage and then keeping the funded stage into the payout stage. That's really what coaching is all about. That's why people, have such a good time with us, because we're designed to help you win. Like nobody gives a shit about how much I'm winning. I am not one of those YouTube influencers whose job is to show you how well I do, because that literally makes zero impact in your life. I'm trying to help you do well. So that's why we have strategies, indicators, targets, not braggadocio, and I fuck up all the time. There are people in my room who trade so much better than I do. But my job is to create the strategies and the indicators to make you the best you can be. So nothing much going on here on the NAS. NAS kind of retraces back out, normal move. GC is, so I kind of missed this. It's actually pretty legit. We still have time. Let's do this. So the 103 is the buy account in gold. So I'm going to go buy. So remember I told you we segregate risk by long account, short account, meaning we're only taking buy trades in one account, sell trades in the other account. It doesn't matter if it's a trend trade or non-trend trade. It's much more about positioning to one direction or the other direction. So in this particular case, the sell signal here was actually over here, because we have the dot, we have the green slope. It's all, it all gives us. So I was late, but since I get a chance to come in underneath this price, I'm perfectly happy. I get actually a better price than the price I would have gotten off the signal. If I have a chance to get a better price than I'd get the price off a signal, and it's a legitimate setup, I'll take it. We'll see if it works. What is this? It's the 103s. I'm in the 103 account. Okay, where is my position? I'm long here. The target is 23.5. So we'll see if that works. Clearly, in this particular case, the buy trades are counter trend, right? So let me just get rid of all of this. They're counter trend for one very simple reason, because the big trend, which is a 200, is above, right? It's above the little trend. So that means this is a downtrend effectively. So when you're getting greens, that they're in a counter trend. So they don't necessarily, sometimes, they can be very, very accurate, but the general idea is if you want to optimize your chances, it's the trend scalp trades that do the best. But remember, every trend ends and it starts to reverse. And if we are lucky enough to have a little bit of a V-shaped reversal, this counter trend hopefully takes us to target. But by segregating ourselves, by segregating our risk in a long account and a short account, we naturally segregate whatever market is doing, right? Because we're pocketing the trend trades into one account, the counter trend trades in the other account. And that separates our risk nicely. That's the whole beauty of having multiple prop accounts and having multiple prop strategies. I'm trading gold right now, my friend. Wally, I'm just trading gold. Let's see what NASDAQ is doing. NAS is kind of quiet. Looks like we caught a little bit of, for the time being, a bottom over here on the initial market sell-off, a little bit of consolidation, but that means nothing. We have to just see how this plays out. The most important part of our setup, because the setup now is super, super simple. The single most important part is we don't do anything until the slope confirms the direction. So if I have a green dot, but red slope, I don't care. Not a trade. I need the slope to slope leads my my signaling. Second time today. Second time today. What, my Elias? Oh, hey Enzo, they want to know the name of your restaurant. Limoncello. Amore e Limoncello. That's a great name. I guarantee you. The name like that, I guarantee you it's really good food. That's in London, guys. Manaj, as I said, just look at. I'm going to give you the link. Oh, we got filled on the gold. See the gold. The gold. I told you we had a chance of a V-shaped recovery here, and it played for us. Great. So okay, let's watch gold a little bit more, because remember we said 3 scalps and we're done. Are we in a possible V-shaped move here? So the best counter trend is the V-shaped counter trend. Is this the story? Let's see. Minute 35. If I still have what's happening right here on the charts is I have the green dots, and the green slope. As long as those stay in place, I'm ready to go. So I'll watch it. If I don't have a green dot, I don't have a trade. DV, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? We have not had a missing trade. Why are you not just simply doing what I'm doing today? Why are you doing something else? It's scalp day. I'm showing you scalps. How the fuck can you be screwing this up if you're not watching me? Please, homie, please, just do what I'm doing. Let me put the Apex link in there. Oops, shit, I screwed this up. Sorry. Okay, here's the Apex link. Also, you can QR the code here. Just be sure to use BK Save to get into the trade, to get into the trade, to get into the account. This gives you like a incredibly big discount. Rick, sorry, what do you appreciate? What was that? I missed that comment? What was that a referral to? No trade on gold because we have, obviously the candle is actually going down. Remember, it's a combination of velocity and momentum, right? We have velocity, we have momentum, we have a trade. Yeah, well, is that, yeah, but like DV, we have a strategy, we have an indicator, we have stuff, right? That's the whole point. Right now, everything you just described to me was guesswork, just pure guesswork, right? It looked like it was bearish. It looked perfect down. It looked like this is a typical amateur analysis of how things work. That's why we have an indicator, we have a strategy, we have a target. It does all the quantitative work for you. You follow the strategy. You did not follow the strategy because I literally laid out my strategy 1,000 times, and you did not follow it. So I don't know what you're doing, but everybody else is making money today. So just try to regroup and look carefully at what I'm doing. Sorry, what was Nico? What was the NG? You mean NQ? Yeah. If you, sorry, I don't know. Olu, email me a note. What your email is, and I'll tell you exactly if you have the offer. But I believe you qualify for the offer. Sorry, but I don't know what you mean by like 0.1 late. Yes, but Kevin, did you just pass the apex? Anybody pass the apex today? Let me know, because it's winner chicken dinner for anybody who passed it. Oh, I hit it perfectly. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got lucky. I got lucky. Yeah, but that last 10, I told you that last 10Q was a 60-point candle. I'm only doing that trade with you to show you the trade. In my own account, if I was scalping, I probably would have pulled back, because when you have such a massive move, you're always at the risk of retest. Or I just trade small and I don't give a shit, and I just repair it later. Oh, you still need $35. Oh, all right. Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed, my friend. Let's hang tight. Let's find you a good setup. Speaking of which, by the way, we do have a setup right now in NASDAQ. Which account am I in? 110? Oh, shit. I don't have. Sorry. I missed it. I missed this trade, guys. The whole point is I teach you to trade. You should do the trade. I couldn't do the trade because my little drawing software here did not have the I didn't have my cursor on. And here's the thing, I kind of really want to emphasize this, because I have learned this so much the hard way that it's burnt into my mind's eye. When I say I missed the trade, let me just sort of show you what I mean. I should have been here, right? But because I was late, I actually can't. I would have come in here. It doesn't matter. Yes, I would have made money. This trade would have worked. Doesn't fucking matter. If you're not on the close of the candle or better, if your entry is not on the close of the candle or better, you do not ever do it. You never do it, because it's not worth it. You guarantee, for the one time it works, the 3 times it's not going to work. Remember, there's 1,000 trades. So this would have been another great short for us, which hopefully some of you guys took, because you weren't. I'm talking to you. I'm watching other charts. I'm doing a million things, so I'm constantly distracted. But hopefully, some of you guys who are just watching the charts and know the setup, caught it. But that was a nice clean trade right then and there. So Kevin, you probably missed it because I was talking to you, but that would have passed you over. That would have passed you into funding. Oh, Joe. Whoever else is passive. Let's go. It's chicken dinner time here, guys. It's chicken dinner time for Joe. 1, 2, and we can do a little bit of gold coins and a little bit of dollars. So Joe is blinging today. He passed another account. Anybody else? I'll be happy to give you the shower, the media shower. Where am I? Okay, back to this. Nice job. Give him a props. Oh, you did. Oh, that's so great. Oh my God, awesome. Kevin passed on that fucking signal. Well, I sacrificed for you. That was my sacrifice. That's awesome. Everybody, let's give Kevin a little chicken dinner. Very nice. Kevin is the winner chicken dinner. Is this your first one? Is this your second one? Tell us about it. That's so great. That's awesome. All right. If I could just hit the right buttons here. Tell us what you did. That's so awesome. Kevin was at a $50,000 account. He just got $50,000. See, everybody is giving you props. Good job. Is this your first one, Kevin? Let us know. Love to know. And that's what we're all about. We're all about you guys passing prop tests, getting funded, getting paid out. So I love that. Really makes my day great. Kevin, is it your first one? Yes, no? Is this your second one? Tell us how many you got in the bank. I'm really curious. Also, tell me where you're from, my friend. This is your first. How? Oh no, you passed. Not your first. You passed 8. Okay, great. It doesn't matter. It's awesome. Nice job. Nice job. Always nice to see people use the indicator to pass. That's what I write it for. Hey, Luca, I saw you join us. I'm gonna embarrass you a little bit. I saw you join us, right? So Luca just joined us yesterday on like a beginner bundle, and I want everybody who's on a beginner bundle or a monthly bundle to notice. Kay is away, so she doesn't hear this, so she's not going to blow her bubble on it. But I'm going to make this offer to anybody who is just a regular BK member. If you upgrade to coaching, I will refund you everything that you paid on your initial membership fee. So it costs you nothing. Then you come back as a coaching, and then I will give you credit so you can buy 2-3 Apex accounts. So if you want to do that, just go buy the coaching. I know who you are. I will take care of everything and refund it back to you. It's an amazing deal. But don't tell Kay, because she's just gonna rip me a new one for giving away money. But I really, really want as many people to be in coaching as possible. So come on down. Hey, good job on this on the scalp. Nice job. Nice job. Okay, so I'm talking to everybody in the room who's not a coaching but just a regular member. If you're there, I will flip you into coaching for nothing. Yeah. We just we don't tell the queen, because she will just start yelling at me. But yeah, just letting you know, okay, Luca? Yep. Yeah, it's an open offer. There's no pressure on you guys. It's an open offer from me. Just whenever, if you want to do it, just email me and I'll take care of it. Do I have another setup? Possibly. Let's watch this. We got 45 seconds left. NAS continues to drift lower. I'm in my short account. Let's see what we got here. Let me get rid of this just so that I'm nice. Oh no, it goes away. And you see the momentum dot goes away. There's no trade. Momentum dot goes away. There's no trade. And that's the beauty. Oh, now it comes back. I should. All right, let's focus. 15 seconds left on the clock. No trade. God, it's really playing. No trade. No trade. At this point, if it's playing like this, I usually don't take the trade, because it means that the momentum is weak. Now, I want to show you guys something interesting, right? A lot of you guys have the BFF dots only indicator. And by the way, obviously, everybody on Wealth Charts has this. And there is a certain behavior in that indicator on Wealth Charts that's different from the indicator on TradingView. And namely, that behavior is if you just have a default version. If you go into its properties, because somebody was asking me about this yesterday, and I want to show this to you. So if you go into properties, into the properties thing, right, and you go into parameters over here, most of you, when you scroll down the parameters where it says seconds before the close, it's going to say 9, right? And if it says 9, what will happen on the indicator is that at 9 seconds, this orange countdown clock will actually disappear off the screen. It will not reappear until the next candle goes, right? So if you want to avoid that kind of destabilizing behavior, or for some people it's destabilizing. For me, obviously, I figured out that it's it's just at 9. You got 9 seconds, and then it comes back. All you got to do is change this to 0. If you change this to 0, apply, it will stay. It will stay as a countdown all the way down to 0. Okay, just letting you do this. It's not that it disappears for no reason. Again, Fabio, listen to what I'm just saying to you. It disappears because it has a 9-second countdown disappearance built into it because of the behavior. So if you want to get rid of it, you simply bring that down to 0, and it will come in. Yeah, it's the same as well. 365. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. No signal here on the NAS. What are we doing? Oops, sorry guys, I hit the wrong thing. What are we doing on gold? Oh shoot, sorry guys, I missed. The gold had trades. So all right, fine. This would have been like second and third trades. I think some of you guys took the gold trades. And again, I try to do the best I can, but I'm talking, I'm yapping, I'm doing a million different things. I get distracted. You guys see the setups here were just all beautiful. You could have taken more setups. It was a really, really clean, gorgeous V-shaped move. Make money to the downside, make money to the upside, all of it right then and there. Let's see what if NASDAQ has anything in store for us. Oh, how do you set the alarm sound in wealth charts? I'm not sure. Speak to them about this. Just all the wealth charts related questions. Go talk to them. They have beautiful support. You can always ask them. They'll tell you much better than I do. I don't want to give you wrong information. Right. Yeah. So that's useful, right? If you want the countdown to just simply go all the way. All right. Hey, here we go. Do we have a reversal moves here? NASDAQ is kind of bottoming out at this 2350. Slope is still red, so this candle is not a trade, but maybe the next candle, if it's a higher candle, that could be a long trade for us on the upside. This is really, really good trades. At this point, it's already had 3 consecutive winners, so we're just going to let it breathe and not do anything and not chase it. But any of you guys took the gold trades to the upside, it really, really worked well. NASDAQ, NASDAQ really not showing us anything right now. So just staying patient here. So Santiago, I have a lot of funded accounts. Great question. So I have like these funded accounts where I'm actually doing scalping, and I'm doing super small size. Just to kind of vibe it out. I'm probably going to go to my starting size at. Honestly, you can do starting size at 3, but I starting size at 1, and then I'm probably going to do another week at starting size at 2. And if that's going well, maybe I'll take it up to 3 as my maximum starting size. This is on a micro size. This is for 25. So 25,000. Basically, right now, I'm just doing really, really small trades on the starting size. But the optimal size is probably going to be about $25 trades against $100 risk on the 25,000. And that will just get you to, let's just serve in the best case scenario, $25 trades, $250 a day. You're funded, you're paid out. And this is on the payout structure within 6 to 8 days. And generally, I'm always, I've run my own businesses my whole life. And what's the number one rule of business? Any business you start out with. Let's see if you guys know what the number one rule of business is in real life. This is why, my stuff works, because I always apply stuff to real life, not bullshit life. What's the real life rule in business? I'll tell you. And Enzo, I'm sure Enzo is going to confirm this with me. It costs twice as much, and it will take twice as long, right? Whatever you think is going to happen, it's always going to be twice as long before you achieve it, and it's going to cost twice as much. This is like the bare bones minimum. This is your best case scenario of you succeeding, right? Right. Yeah, everybody's saying don't lose money, but I'm just talking about the formula. By the way, set up in NAS. So let's watch this NAS on the short side. Maybe we get a trade here. So yeah, all of those, you guys are all doing good behaviors, but I'm talking about the big picture in business. Let's say you think it's going to take you $500,000 to start a business. It's going to take you $1 million. Enzo says correct. This is because he knows twice as much and twice as long. Whatever you want. Right. That's exactly it. Exactly. Chuck too. It sounds like there's more than a few people who've actually run real businesses in life. So Same idea with kind of payout accounts, right? Like in the perfect world, it's a 5 to 6 day payout. In the real world, I'm basically planning for like a 1 month payout type of a structure. Within those parameters, it's all totally achievable. So I have some accounts where I'm running on a scalp, just scalping basis, and some accounts where I'm just doing segment switch, right? Just one single trade per segment switch. Both of them are really working actually quite well. I'm really happy. The key thing is do one thing at a time. Like, don't go all over the place. Again, the most important part in doing all of this, there's actually two things that you need to do to kind of succeed: focus and size. As long as you can stay focused and keep your size at a reasonable level, you will not lose. I can't promise you you'll win, but you will not lose. Okay, let's see if we got a trade here. 5 seconds left. I'm still watching this red dot. Sell market. Where am I on the position? Where's my position? I am at 49. It's going against me. My target is 45. All right, so let's see if this moves down a little bit. We'll give it some shot. It's definitely exhausted, but it's fine. Yes. So like 25, like I actually ran this, by the way, guys, like I didn't pull this out of my ass. I actually ran this parameter numbers in Claude. I can actually show you. Let me show you. You know what? I got to do this offline because I can't show you all my Claude stuff because it's. Let me just pull up the right one. Just bear a second with me here. Because Claude did like a full analysis of this thing. Shit. Oops, we got stopped on that move, which is not surprising because it's like the last of the moves, but that's fine. If it goes the long side, we're gonna scalp to the long side, and then eventually we'll resolve the short side a little bit later. Let me. Where the hell is this thing? Oh man. Oh, there it is. Is it Kelly criteria? Hang on. Yes. Yes, I want to show this to you. Okay, this is really cool. So I was doing a little bit of, Kelly. So basically, I talked to Claude. I'm telling him, I got this account, blah, blah, blah. I have this particular win rate. I have this risk reward ratio. So, I go through the whole thing, and it tells me, what are the proper sizing techniques. And I'm saying, if I do this, is this a good idea? And the bottom line is basically it runs best case, worst case scenario, depending on what the numbers are. And you can see that at 25 profit, 100 risk is really, really a very, very viable scenario with good expectancy rates and everything else that's in there. If you guys want this, I can actually share this on a public copy link, which I'm going to put right in here, and you guys can read through the whole thing because I don't want to bother you. But it's amazing how cool it is to engage Claude. Oops, we got a positive trend here on the scalp. So let's go to the positive account, to the long account here, and I'm just going to wait until this candle closes. We're going to go the long side here. Actually, this would have been a trade. I sort of was talking again. I'm talking to you guys, not paying attention to the full setup. This would have been a good trade. Would have already made one positive scalp. This would be the second attempt at a long scalp trade if this thing holds. Yeah. Well, that's Enzo. So my shortcut to this, or my hack to this, is to create separate accounts, because that actually forces a natural sense of discipline on the account. That's basically what it's all about. All right, I'm a little bit early on the long, but let's give it a shot on the 115. Where am I? Where's my positioning? I am in. Where's my position? Ooh, I'm at 84.50, and my target is 88.50. Where's the market? Oh, I'm really the long one is not working. Okay, not a problem. It's my stop. Here's the market is the market is really close to my stop. I didn't realize it was that far down. Okay, no problem. The target on this thing is 88. Well, I'm far away. Okay, we'll give it a shot. Yes, I would have traded right after that white dot. Because why? DV, it's a good question. Let me show you. Again, I'm going to go back to my thing. This is a I got clipped out on this because I'm a little bit late. That's fine. Because the slope was green and the dot was here. So that would have been a winning trade, right? Now, by the way, this is where it gets interesting. So we're getting into sort of chop territory here. And this is very, very common at around the 10-15 mark, right? We had a great, nice, good, clean move. And now we might be in a little bit of a consolidation move. And you got to be very patient, and you got to absorb a few losses until you get back to a clean trending move. So that's why size is critical, and that's why separation of trades is critical. Don't get frustrated. You just have to eat a little bit of chop here, and you don't know when the chop is going to end. If you knew when chop was going to end, you'd be the richest person in the world. You just have to be patient. Let the chop play itself out. Right now, it's really unclear what it's doing, and we have to just simply watch it carefully. So I'm going to focus a little bit for the next 10-15 minutes. I'm not going to talk. We'll take the trades as they set up, either on the long side or the short side, and work this out. I'll answer that in just a little bit. Okay, USA, I'll come back to that. I'm just going to watch the markets right now. Just want to make sure we get the next clean move. Market is consolidating and trying to figure out, if the buyers are trying to probe this thing, see if it's the bottom, and if they want to run it a little bit more, right? So we are just going to let them show us what the next move is. I'll try to check gold. Oh, gold is, yeah. Sorry, Nico, I missed gold, so I can't again. So this is a key thing. If you're focusing on one and it's kind of getting choppy, you work on that. Like I can't, like I said to you, I'm trying to do a million things. You guys see the gold position, great, go do it. The gold was a beautiful trade. Was right then and there. I missed it because I'm talking to you guys. That happens. That's just the nature of the beast. As I said to you, this is an educational webinar. I'm not trying to prove to you my own self-worth. I have lots and lots of funded accounts. Where the fuck is my thing? Where's my oh, here it is. No, wait. Where? Oh, here they are. Sorry. Here's my funded accounts. I have like a lot of funded accounts. They're all here. All 10, 5, 8. These are all funded accounts, and we're going to get more. So I don't need to, kind of prove what I'm doing. What I really need to do is show you how to do this properly. So that's why, I'm going to miss trades, guys. It's just the nature of the beast. Right now, I just want to focus on NASDAQ because I want to see what the next signal is. and let's make this a good one. Okay, let's make this a good one. Yes, that's really the point. No, we don't. This is a much better, much lower risk, much more modified structure. Okay, 45 seconds left. We do have the dot. All right, we have the slope. We have the dot. Now this has got to. Oh, let me get this clear. I don't have a dot, so now I got to wait. Is this sustainable? Is this sustainable? If the answer is yes, then we go along. That's sort of the story here. So what's really cool actually is you can see the dot appearing and disappearing like this. So this really gives you an idea. Is it sustainable or not? Hopefully you guys can see this visually. I'm in a 115 account, okay? No sustainable, no trade, right? No trade, no go. That's it. You see me? I didn't take it. Now I'm going to focus, see what happens next. That's really the key. That's why, the only thing this requires, that's why it's called BFF, be effing focused. The only thing it requires is focus. If you can just look at the chart keenly for an hour or two, you have a really, really great chance of P&Ling. Gold has been money. Gold has been just pure money. Gold today has been really, really good. Unlike other days, gold has been really easy money today. It's actually a good sign. So the other cool thing is, because we're doing this every day, we get to really see the vibe of what's happening. What's happening in the gold market is a lot more participation, right? I think we can all agree that everybody's trading gold market more actively. That's good news for us. That means we're ahead of the crowd. We know that, okay, this is an active, lively market. We can really, really, apply our strategy with confidence to that market. So that's, it's an interesting takeaway. All right, you see this, how the green dot is forming now? All of the elements kind of putting themselves into play. But again, we got 20 seconds left, and we got to see if this holds. I really like my little wiggles. I'm going to put myself on the buy side. 8-9 seconds. It goes away. Do not press that buy button until the candle closes. Okay, buy. It gave me a signal. So let's see where we're at. Position. Ooh, I'm getting killed. Just getting killed in the retrace. I'm at 86 and it dropped already like 5, 6, 10 points against me on the entry. Just a very, very choppy market. So that's it. I just sit here and wait patiently until we get a move the other way. That's why you use small sizes. 86, 91 is my, no, 90 is my target. But this is a big drop. Let's see if we get any kind of push to the upside. The blue candle is just it means it matches the moving average. It's not above or below the moving average. It's at the moving average, and it's it will flicker on and off and just change. So it's not a big deal. Sorry, what was the question, Santiago? You had a question for one trade per slice. Is that for which account? 25,000? I think that's okay. Yeah, for sure. I think that's okay. Good job, Enzo. Thank you. Wonderful. I'm really, really glad. So many people. So many people just made bank today. 2 people passed their prop in the show. Enzo made money back. It's awesome. I'm really, really happy. We had some really good good plays today. Great runs on scalping. So I'm very happy how we traded today. I'm going to hang with you guys for another 20 minutes. So, don't worry. We'll see if we can find more structures. Actually, I'm just going to see what gold is doing because I haven't really looked at gold. Okay, gold actually gave us a great sell, gave us not great sell. One more possible sell here in gold if we get a signal, but it's a little bit, it's getting a little bit old here. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's go to NASDAQ. And NASDAQ, I'm trying to hit 90. I'm trying to hit 90. And we suffered through that retrace, and the scalp works. So now I got to go long. Bye. Sorry. So now I'm just trying to trade the next buy condition. We'll see if this one works. But the principal idea here is that we have the slope, we have the momentum, we got the target done. Let's see if we can get one more scalp trade to the upside. I kind of ran into it again. Very, very choppy move. But if we're sort of assuming, like as I said to you, if we're assuming that this is going to be longer than 20, 30 minutes, we should be, this should be working in our way. Should be working in our fashion. Oh, shit. Where's my thing? Where's my position? 94. Where's the trade? Ooh. I'm super close to getting stopped out again. It's really, really retracing hard on these moves, which is okay. That's the nature of the beast on a counter trend trade. As I said, you gotta. Okay, so now it looks like it's basically showing us this is perfect. Now we can go to the short side. I'm going to show you an interesting way. So now we're in the short side, right? And now we're going to increase the size to a little bit larger because assuming that this still stays with us, assuming that we get the short signal to be in place, it goes away. The reason why is because this short signal failed. The next short signal that we're going to try and take, we're going to take a little bit larger size if it's a legitimate size to try to repair some of that short loss. That's not a signal for us. It's we needed a full red slope, and this was like a half green, half red slope. So now I'm going to wait for the next red dot signal to see if it comes in. If we get a next red dot signal, I will short it at that point. Oh, on a 50K account is absolutely that's absolutely a really good starting pace. Yes, that's a really conservative structure. Okay, focusing on this. Yes, I just do it's a very conservative structure. I'm not looking to recapture all of it. I'm just recapture some of it. The idea is in a scalping, I didn't get a chance to do the math with you guys, but in a scalping structure, let's say you have 10 scalping trades, right? What I'm hoping happens in that structure, or let's say 7. I have 7 trades, um, 1 loser, 1 double winner. If I have that, so basically you have 5 plus 1, 1 minus 4, 1 plus 2. So that's net minus 2 plus 5, you're plus 3 on a 7. That's how you kind of doing the math. Oh, now I'm getting the red dot. Now, what I try and do, honestly, is if I have like 3 or 4 consecutive winners, like I had before, I'm done. Like on each side, I'm done. It's a good quality day. You don't need to hang out and press it, because remember, every time you're pressing it further, the more trades you take, the more likely you're gonna get hit with stops. But even if you're gonna get hit to stops, you have to have plan A, plan B to resolve it. All right, minute 19. Let's see if this is going to give us a trade. Very patient, because you don't want to be faked out into a probe, like a probe and a pop. Now I'll tell you like a little secret that I actually very much like to trade. Like this goes away, but one of my favorite trades is like if this stays like this, everything's they bought the bottom, and actually it's usually a great short, because it means that they kind of bought the bottom on the first wave and they're going to test it again to the downside on the second wave. So if I have a red dot here, I will absolutely short this. But if I don't, I don't. That means that means the buyers have been able to push it higher. Have to wait patiently here to see how it resolves. No trade, unfortunately. Now, I was going to say to you, would I cheat here and have taken this short? I probably would have, but I don't want to, give you bad habits. And it's actually much better to just simply stick to the rules. If you don't have a dot, you don't trade it. So unfortunately, I'm not going to get in the red dot. It has to go all the way down here. A much bigger move here. So it's probably going to take a couple more candles to resolve this. Let's see what gold is doing with itself. Okay, gold is giving us a upside trade. I forgot which one was that. Was that is the upside trade in gold on 103? I think so, right? Let's go over here. So we'll trade gold to the upside here. I forgot which one was my upside trade already. You got a red dot, Lee, on wealth charts. You and I have different looks. Like you have a red dot and I don't have. That's weird. Or maybe you're on the big contract and I'm on the little contract. That's the key difference. I could be on the little contract, so I missed it. You guys got the dot because you probably are on the big contract. I'm just trading the little contract, so I don't have a dot. You have it on both? I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know why I have a discrepancy. Anyways, I'm focusing on gold right now. Let's focus on gold with a green dot. Let's see if we can make this one happen. I'm going to double check on TradeAvate as well, just to see. 9 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, long gold. 50. I'm 25.4, 26.2. 26.2 is my target on gold. Let's go back to look at NASDAQ. So you guys have a red dot here, and I don't. That's so interesting. I mean, if you had a red dot, that would have actually worked. All right, gold worked nicely to the upside. That was nice, clean scalp, right? So weird. So if you took this short here, the close was 66 and the low was 56. So did you guys take that short? Did you make money on that? That's interesting. You know what? Hang on. Let's double check this against here. Sorry. Let's double check this against this one. See, I don't have a red dot here. You guys got red dots, and I don't have a red dot. You missed it. Both on Trade-Evade and Wealth Charts. I don't know why you guys got it. That's interesting. Well, I'm glad you took it, and I'm glad it made money. That's really weird. So everybody but me had the signal, and I don't have a signal on either Trade-Evade or Wealth Charts. Wow. Is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange giving me the wrong feed? Are they manipulating my feed? It shouldn't matter, scalper or dots. It'll still be the same thing. No, we're all on September contract. I don't know. See, Ali and I have different. Listen, it happens sometimes. It's a game of centimeters or millimeters. Yeah, but I'm glad you guys got it. It's great. Whatever you guys made. You guys banked that money. I'm actually. If I have I might have a red dot here coming up. So let's see if this is going to set me up for a trade. Nope. No trades on that. Okay. NASDAQ seems to be bottoming out a little bit. Let's see if the slope starts to turn around. Now, the whole dot thing just brings my other point. Remember, the key to our strategy is that we're never vulnerable to 1 to 5 to even 10 trades. What I mean by that is because we're using small size and we're using, multiple for high frequency trades. It doesn't matter if the dot shows up. It doesn't matter if there's a missed tick. It doesn't matter even if there's big news bomb. We are never vulnerable because we're small size. That's the key to our success, in a sense that, oops, now we're turning, am I turning, not quite turning green slope. I need this probably needs to go to about like 83, 84 to give me a really good green slope. Let's see. I want to go to my buy account. So, again, my point is, I'm glad everybody who had the right dot got done. But if you didn't, it doesn't mean anything. There's literally 10 trades in the next 2 hours ahead of you. Don't get obsessed with missed trades or stop trades or anything else. That's the biggest thing that I'm trying to construct with you guys, is how unimportant it is for any individual trade. This gives you the power to be able to focus on the strategy, not the trade. That's actually the motto. Focus on the strategy, not the trade. All right, next candle, if we go up, that should turn everything positive. That's a big if, of course, but if we're like in the 80s, 85s, that should pull us, back up to positive moves. Not much of a like a total stall, right? In Nasdaq. Let's see what gold is doing. Gold has been really, really a stellar performer today. It's been a really, really good trade. And so again, think about this. We segregated by instrument, then we segregated by structure. So just let's imagine, we do like a end of day deconstruct. Gold worked on every trade, right? So the long accounts and the short accounts, gold really, made money. Nasdaq is a little bit problematic, right? If you sort of think about it this way, you're moving forward on the one account, the other account is a little bit stalled. Tomorrow, the situation could be the same. Gold could really, really work, and you're moving even further forward in gold. The Nasdaq could stall out, or Nasdaq could really pick up, and then you're moving forward in both accounts. That's how you kind of move forward in all the accounts, both on a funded phase and on the evaluation phase. What's Nasdaq doing? Oh, Nasdaq's kind of okay. So Nasdaq is starting to give us, hopefully, a reasonable trade here. We have the dot, we have the slope, and we're looking for that, for that trade as long as the candle closes. But not closing. So we're looking for that. Looking for that green dot that's just not there yet. How's gold doing? Gold continues to kind of pump. No signal still. We'll stay patient for just like one more candle, unless this thing maybe pops on this candle. We'll see. Nope, no dot. But maybe this one was going to give us a dot. Let's see if this one gives us a dot. One of the things you kind of see with the indicator is how markets do phase transition. They have steep sell-offs, they have some consolidation, and then they're trying to rebuild, right? And you see the buyers kind of, absorbing the bids, and then eventually they start sweeping the offers, and that's what's creating, buying pressure on the move, and that gives us that clue that there may be some continuity going on here. $57 seconds. Really install speed now. Now gold is giving us a possible sell signal. So I think the 2 was my sell gold position, right? Yeah. Let's see if it holds. No, it's actually, sorry. The slope is all green, so it's not a trade. We'll leave it alone. It doesn't look like I can get one more trade. We did go out with the last winning trade. I will oh no, I have a trade. Shit. I'm sorry, guys. Oh no, hang on. Okay, I actually got a better entry than the move. My again, because I'm annotating this stuff with you, my cursor was all over the place. All right, so let's organize myself. 83.50 to 87.50. I'm a little bit under the water here. We'll see if NASDAQ wants to push higher, but at least it's a legit scalp trade. Legit scalp trade. Let's see if it gives us that push. It's my target, 87.50. I like how you can actually watch the bids ask over here on this thing, which is really cool. And you can actually, you don't have to watch the ladder. We're almost there. Just like it was trying, he's just teasing me. And we got it done. So last trade of the day, repaired it out. Nice trade. Everybody made money. We're all good to go. Counter trend on the gold rang the bell. Did that make money? Oh, that honestly, okay. So I just want to tell you, I would not be taking the trade. I got to go, so I can't take the trade with you guys. But I wouldn't have taken, and I'm glad this made money, but I would have actually waited until this one, because this was a half slope condition. This is like a true red slope condition. So I would have taken it now. That would have been my entry. Whether it works or not is really not the question. That this is the right process, though. You want the slope to be fully red. You see how in this one, just to kind of show you, this was a half red, half neutral slope. So I wouldn't have taken this one. This was the trade. This is the trade that I would have taken. So I don't know if it works or not. That's not the point. The point is that's the process you want to repeat over and over again, because in the long run, that's what works. I think it probably will work. Anyways, guys, ka-ching on everything. I think the gold would have done it. See, the gold would have done it again. I just didn't have the time to take the trade with you guys. But all good. All the gold trades made money. Longs, shorts, whatever. One of the NASDAQ trades got clipped to the short side, to the long side, and we resolved one of them. The second one is to be resolved later today, and we can just keep going like that. Scalping was a lot of fun. Scalping was a lot of fun. We did a lot of scalp trades. I don't even know how many trades we did. Honestly, I don't even know. Let's look. Oh, hang on a second. Where am I? Oh, so we did a lot of trades here. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the short side. 1, 2, 6 trades. 6 trades on gold, all winners, right? And then we go into NASDAQ, and then we had how many trades here? This is a long. This is the long account. Yeah, this is the long count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 against 1 on the long, and then the short NASDAQ was 1, 2, 3, 4, and just one. You know what? So 6 plus 4 plus 4, 15 winning trades against just 2 losing trades in the whole thing, and segregated by account. One of them repaired. The second one can be repaired. It's just, that's the whole idea. That's the whole idea about growing the account, right? That's kind of like what was so much fun. Yes, we're going to do tomorrow. I'll see how it goes. I'm kind of tempted, if I have time, I'm kind of tempted to do the all-in trade where we just go large and in charge and see if we can pass the account in like 4 trades, right? Maybe we'll do a couple of those, but it also means I could blow all of them up too. That's the fun part of doing all-in evals. But we'll see if we can do that. Anyways, another positive scalp setups here. This, as I'm telling you, there's trades galore, right? There's 3 to 4 trades every hour when you're on the scalp mode. There's just trades galore, and they're all just sitting there waiting for you to scoop up the profit out of them. So I'll leave you to it. Everybody enjoy. Everybody have a great day. I will see everybody tomorrow. Don't forget, my friends at Apex, go out there, get some accounts. Go nail some accounts. That thing is gonna disappear in a couple of days, and then it's everybody's gonna be sorry if you don't nail the accounts. So go out there, go do it. Thanks a lot, guys. Everybody enjoy. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.